This is the final Friday Night Showdown event of 2016, and what a way to end it with a plethora of minigames tonight. Now, we do have some breaking news at the beginning of this broadcast. Last week, manager Bladen Hex announced that there will be a Daisy event tonight. However, it has been concluded, ladies and gentlemen, that it has been postponed for next week. The reason for this is because there were a lot of fans confused over the fact that Daisy next week is actually going to be a game variant for Halo Reach. So just to be clear, the Daisy event is a game variant on Halo Reach, not the game itself. And also, Blame It on Hex was generous enough to give everyone a 1 week notice. Why? Because next week, Daisy will be for the free-for-all champion. I can't wait for that one. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we are just joined by manager Minigun Killer 10, who's the manager of Saturday. But what brings you out here on the Friday brand?
So, I just want to say for this quick announcement, I have not found a manager yet. However, because of the holidays, next week, I'll be sure to try to find one.
So you are going to be finding a new manager by perhaps next week?
Yes, because of the fact that the holidays, and I had to do busy schedules on the holidays, yeah, basically, yes.
Well, it's pretty interesting. So speaking about holidays, by the way, last week it was Christmas. Now this week it's going to be New Year's. Of course, this is the final Showdown event of 2016, right. And we can't wait for 2017. But kicking things off right now is the Trash Compactor Supreme, ladies and gentlemen. Let's talk about the rules for a quick second. All the humans are going to be trying to survive and trying to dodge all the objects flying down. And take a look at this right now. I'm going to go ahead and try to eliminate myself so I can try to spectate the great players right now. We want to thank everyone for attending here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I do want to say, of course, as you see, Keiko 2017, very appropriate name, is actually trying to, well, infect the great humans, of course. And again, ladies and gentlemen, Keiko 2017 with the gravity hammer in hand, going to try to push down the vehicles. The point I was trying to make was the fact that next week will be the Daisy event, and we talked about it. It was supposed to be tonight, but there was a lot of confusion. And because of that, Blame It on Hex said that he's going to be postponing it for next week. And also, it's going to be for the Free-for-All Championship. The Free-for-All Championship will be on the line, which begs the question, though. Remember, let's take you back to a couple of months ago. It was Dragon Bane who won the Free-for-All Champion a few months ago. But he hasn't been a part of the Gaming Weekly ever since. So, I really think that Dragon Bane has been stripped off the champion. And speaking about, being stripped off the champion, a lot of players have been, getting stripped from the champion. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just getting word right now that a special guest is actually going to be joining us later on tonight as Cookie Man gets infected right there by Keiko 2017. Of course, 2017 next week. This is the final 2016 Showdown event. We still have one more broadcast for 2016, and that will be tomorrow. In fact, I'm going to be hosting the Best of 2016 tomorrow on Halo 5. I can't wait for that. Keiko continues the assault, trying to push down these vehicles, ladies and gentlemen. The point I was trying to make was the fact that there will be a special guest with us joining us later on tonight. Apparently, the name is Thonus Bubble 8. Later on tonight, of course, as Keiko 2017 right now is walking through. This is going to be an intense matchup. Look at Perry Plus, is actually alone right now. Has 2 minutes and 8 seconds and counting, of course, to try to pick up the momentum. So, Minigun, I do have to ask you, though, this game is pretty intense, isn't it?
Yes, very intense, I would say so myself, AdrianTheVoice.
Perry Plus is actually avoiding, of course, contact. I gotta ask you the question also. Wouldn't it be easier for Perry Plus to survive now that there are no humans around blocking his way?
Well, kind of yes. In some ways, no. I don't even know why I'm saying that, but...
Oh, wait a minute.
There he goes.
Keiko 2017 taking down Perry Plus. Well, ladies and gentlemen, of course, coming up next, I can't wait for what's coming up next because it is the TGW Predator. And let's talk about that for a quick second because over the past couple of months, we've been hosting Predator. No one in the history of Predator has been able to infect all the humans in the game, so the question is, will we see that happen tonight? Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us on this Friday evening for TGW Presents Showdown on Halo Reach, the final 2016 event. For Showdown, that is. But tomorrow, we have the Game Night event. And manager Minigun Killer 10, the manager of Saturday's Game Night, is here with us tonight. He actually did announce that he's going to be finding a manager for his show by next week. And like we said, by next week, it is 2017. I mentioned, of course, coming up next, it is Predator. And again, ladies and gentlemen, we are getting set for what's coming up next, the TGW Predator, of course. I can't wait for that. And, of course, we want to thank everyone joining us here tonight. It is on the Hidden's TGW Predator. And Minigun, I do have to ask you, What is the mindset for the Predator to infect everyone?
Basically, just to try to run and hide as far as he can. And if he tries to catch you, run for your life.
Good point. Well, there you see, of course, the great fans. Player has been disconnected. Andres will have to be booted from the party, but he is more than welcome to join us back. Nonetheless, the hidden TGW, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, let's not forget, I cannot wait for what's coming up next because the Parkour Championship is actually going to be on the line. An impromptu Parkour Champion. There was no Parkour Champion as of yet. We do have a Sword Tournament and Gladiator Champion. No Parkour Champion as of now. So hopefully, perhaps tonight, by the end of the night, we will be saying that there is a Parkour Champion. It will be on the Indiana Jones 199 map.
Mm-hmm.
So, Minigun, you talked about it, how Predator will have to use his quickness, his speed, to infect every single person here.
Right.
So it's going to be pretty interesting. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are also joined by a special guest tonight. Please welcome Foundus Bubbles 8. Foundus, can you hear us? Hello?
Yeah.
Hi, Foundus. You need to say something tonight?
Zombie.
Yeah, AdrianTheVoice.
Infection.
I have an inside scoop that you want to hear. Remember Got Milk 525?
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah,
I remember.
He's having an affair with me. And that TK chick or whatever, I just want to say that she needs to back off because Got Milk is my man.
Wait. An affair?
That's right.
So, wait just a second for a quick second. So, wait a minute. Let's backtrack for a quick second because a couple of weeks ago, TK asked for a date. She found one. His name was Got Milk 525. Now you're telling us that Got Milk is actually your man.
Yeah, he's actually my man, so she needs to back off.
So TK has to back off. Wait a minute. What happened if TK actually wants to stay with Got Milk?
Well, that's her problem because he's my man, so she needs to back the fuck off.
But does Got Milk actually know about this? He's having an affair with you?
Yeah?
Minigun, you want to say something?
I have no idea whatsoever.
Andres is the Predator, ladies and gentlemen. Apparently found his Bubble 8, of course. You're saying that, well, Got Milk is having an affair with you, and you do seem frustrated because you do seem upset over the fact that TK apparently took your man, but wouldn't you say that TK's man is actually Got Milk, considering the fact that Got Milk is actually going out with her right now?
Oh, I don't know, because Got Milk is my man, so she needs to, like, back off.
Well, a developing story, I guess. I have no idea. So, Foundus Bubble, thanks for joining us. I guess you needed to say what you had to say, and well, of course, we have some breaking news, I guess, a developing story over the fact that TK's man, Got Milk, is apparently cheating on TK because Foundus Bubble 8 has joined the party claiming that he is having an affair with her.
5 minutes remaining.
So, it's 5 minutes remaining, Spider Ninja 652 with the shotgun in hand. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, 4 minutes and 49 seconds and counting. At this moment in time, Andres, of course, is the Predator. And, of course, his time, 4 minutes and 36 seconds to try to infect every single person, of course. Found this Bubble 8, of course, telling us that, well, that her man is Got Milk 525. And then, well, 525 is cheating on TK. So I have no idea what's going on. Nonetheless, of course, Andres, though, is going to try to infect every single person, ladies and gentlemen. And the point I was trying to make was the fact that the Predator will have to try to infect every single person there you saw on your screen, infecting a human right then and there, and another human is right in front of him here. Andres now trying to pick up some momentum. And we talked about how Predator, of course, will have to try to pick up some momentum at the early going to this matchup here. Andres is actually doing a pretty good job as Gareth now joined the game. Look at that. Andres has been able to infect every single person, well, excuse me, almost every single person, as you see Andres is now, again, he has been dominating tonight, Minigun.
Mm-hmm.
So do you think that there will be, do you think that for the first time ever we'll be seeing a Predator infecting, well, every single person?
Let's just hope so.
We're going to find out right now. Andres now is on a killing frenzy. There you see on the lower left of your screen. On the lower left of your screen, of course, telling us a killing frenzy. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, Andres is actually doing a pretty good job. Coming up next, the Parkour Championship is on the line. As we mentioned it, Andres right now is midair, lands on his feet, looking on, of course, trying to find the remaining humans, of course. Let's not forget, there's only one left. If Andres is able to pull this off, you do realize history has been made tonight. There has never, ever been a predator able to infect every single human. Of course, will tonight be the night where we say that. Andres now in the building. Looks like there's some sort of lag. And, of course, coming up next, the Parkour Championship on the line, where there will be a Parkour Champion crowned tonight on ShowDown. Andres now, of course, landing on his feet, continuing the pursuit to try to pick up all the eliminations here. And let's go ahead and spectate Gareth here. Gareth is actually standing still. He's crouching right now. Let's talk about the strategy in hand, of course, for Gareth. Gareth will have to, stay where he's at right now, because if the Predator is able to approach him, he does have an easy opening for him to take down Predator. The question is, will we be seeing that happen in just a little bit here? 2 minutes and 15 seconds and counting, of course, for the Predator to infect Gareth, and Gareth has 2 minutes to survive. As mentioned, ladies and gentlemen, we have not seen a Predator infecting every single person in a game. Will tonight be the night? We actually say that. Andres right now, mid-air, of course, landing on his feet with the energy sword in hand, ladies and gentlemen. And what riveting news, of course, over the fact that, number one, DayZ has been moved to next week. Blame it on Hacks, of course. We got a chance to speak to him before the broadcast. He said that he wanted it to be the free-for-all champion, so he gave it a 1-week notice for everyone. And then, moments ago, Funnest Bubbles 8 stating that, Got Milk 525 is cheating on TK F2. Of course, just to reset a couple of weeks ago, TK, asking someone to date her on Xbox. With that said, Got Milk and TK met up, and I guess they were online dating. But apparently, Fondest Bubble is saying that TK, or I should say Got Milk, is having an affair with TK. Where it's a developing story. We're going to get to the bottom of that in the coming weeks, as Andres right now, wait a minute, has a clear opening. But why isn't Andres attacking Gareth right now? You saw that Andres had an opening, a clear opening. Wait a minute, speaking of the opening right there, 1 minute remaining. Andres right now is able to infect the human. The question is, will he able to do that? Or will the human able to take down the Predator? Andres with the energy sword in hand. The question is, will we save for the first time ever a Predator infect every single human in one lobby tonight? Andres landing still, of course, now continuing the pursuit. Will this happen tonight? Andres is able to do this right now. Andres is jumping around, and there he did it. Andres did it. Andres did it. Andres, for the first time ever, as a Predator that is, able to infect every single person in the lobby. Congratulations to Andres with 11 points. Funny enough, he was the man that got kicked because of his control. He came back and played as the character's Predator, and what a huge night it was tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, tonight we're saying that DayZ next week, it will happen next Friday night. So a DayZ event will happen, the game variant that is, here on Halo Reach for the free-for-all champion. He's postponed it. He being Blame It on Hex has postponed it for next week. And apparently, moments ago, again, Funnest Bubbles 8 saying that apparently, Got Milk 525 is cheating on TK. Got Milk is having an affair with Fondest Bubbles 8. She's making no bones about it. But nonetheless, it's a developing story. Coming up next, the Parkour Championship on the line, ladies and gentlemen. Let's talk about the rules minigun. It's pretty simple. All the great players are going to have to try to reach to the end of the map to pick up the oddball. Do you think we're going to be seeing a Parkour Champion crown tonight?
I hope so myself, AdrianTheVoice. Let's do it.
We're going to find out. We're going to find out, of course. We have put this map multiple times. There's been only one person in TGW history that has been able to reach to the end of the map. However, that person was stripped from the championship. And here tonight, the TGW Parkour Championship on the line for ShowDown. I can't wait for tomorrow, though. The best of 2016. Join us for tomorrow, of course. It will be... And, of course, on Sunday, it's going to be the 2017 celebration on Minecraft. We understand that there will be a battle championship on the line. UHC will be defending the title. Nonetheless, the Parkour Championship on the line right now. All these great players have the opportunity to become champion. And, of course, moments ago, we just saw how amazing work that was done by Andres, who was able to infect all the great humans, all the great players in the lobby, of course. And, of course, ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about what also transpired moments ago. Fondest Bubbles 8 stating that TK, she needs to back off. Got Milk is Fondest Man. Well, nonetheless, the Parkour Championship on the line. As mentioned, that is a developing story. We're going to go ahead and get to that later on as the weeks go by. So let's talk about the rules right now. As mentioned, Minigun, the first person to reach to the end of the map will indeed become the winner, the Parkour Champion. The kill ball is the main threat to this matchup. Gareth Daly right now is leading the way as the elite. Wait a minute, I forgot to say over the fact that he cannot be an elite. Gareth Daly 07 cannot be elite. There are actually multiple elites here, and I do want to say that the humans have a huge advantage as you see Yankee Mike and other players are going down. I was going to say that the elites, they have a huge disadvantage as the round is over earlier on. But they have a disadvantage because there's only one part of the map that apparently, well, has the elites not able to pass. And again, ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about the frustration and desperation perhaps beginning to build for these players. All these players want to become a champion, at least for tonight, the Parkour Champion. And these great players have a chance to do that, but the question is, will they have to reach to the end? We know that for a fact, but will they be able to do that? Oddball tonight.
Ball.
Still can't believe what transpired moments ago. Nonetheless, these great humans, of course, now reaching to the end. And according to my producers, of course, after this, well, apparently after this round, I will have to go to the lobby to explain to all the great fans who have joined us that if you're an elite, you will have to change your Spartan to a Spartan. Keiko 2017 now leading the way. Actually, in fact, there's someone right now in front of him. And we are already seeing eliminations in the early going to this matchup, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, it's a very tough battle. Gareth is actually doing a pretty good job, and also the person in front of him. That's actually Keiko 2017, of course, an appropriate name for the fact that 2017 will indeed be a new year this coming Sunday. Well, ladies and gentlemen, of course, this matchup will continue. I will have to go to the lobby to explain to the great players that they will have to change their player to a Spartan.
I don't know. I there. Oh, I'm cold. And that drip on.
Ladies and gentlemen, I just want to let everybody know that this matchup will continue. However, all the great players that are playing as the character elite, you will have to change your player to a Spartan. So again, ladies and gentlemen, every single person who is playing the character as an elite will have to change their player to as a Spartan. Well, I just told the lobby, of course, for them to change their player to a Spartan. We're going to, of course, proceed here, and I believe everyone except for one, that's actually Membivio, he will have to change his player to a Spartan. We'll give him a couple of seconds, but what great night here tonight over the fact that DayZ will be happening next week, number one. In fact, his Fondest Bubble, saying that Got Milk is actually her man, and that TK is going to have to back off. Minigun, what is going on around here?
I have no idea whatsoever, AdrianTheVoice.
Well, you know what? I have no idea as well, but I do have an idea about this matchup. It's possible that perhaps nobody has been able to complete this matchup. I mean, let's look at the statistics, okay? Only one person has been able to complete this map. Only one person in history. And that, of course, was the Parkour Champion a few weeks ago. I should say a few months ago. However, he was stripped off the title for not showing up. Well, ladies and gentlemen, of course, as we continue this matchup, we still can't believe next week the DayZ matchup for the free-for-all championship, of course. All these great players, of course, joining us tonight. We want to thank everyone for watching on a Friday evening for the TGW ShowDown presenting the game night here tonight. And there you see all these great players. I believe there's still one person who is an elite. And now I do want to say that despite the fact that Membivio is an elite, he still has a chance to pass, although it's extremely difficult, almost impossible for Membivio to pass this certain part in this map. Nonetheless, Gareth Daly, of course, goes down. The round is over. We're going to continue the next round. The winner of this matchup will indeed become the Parkour Champion. The question is, will we crown a Parkour Champion tonight? That is the question. AdrianTheVoice alongside with Minigun Killer 10 and Minigun tomorrow night, the best of 2016. I can't wait for that. It's going to be amazing.
Oddball. Play ball.
RUN, and that's exactly what these great players are going to be doing. Running. What's the mindset, Minigun? coming to this matchup, I mean, you know for a fact there are a lot of players surrounding you, and you know it's a race. But what would one do to try to pick up? Yeah, what would one do to try to pick up the momentum?
Just try to run for your life and try to get through many obstacles as you can. Hold on, I
Good
can't
point.
for a while. Hang on.
And Yankee Mike, of course, falls off, among others, of course. Minigun as well. And there you see little rampaging dwarf, though, falls off as well. This is a tough, tough map. I'm not going to lie. A very tough map, a tough obstacle. But can we see someone pass this obstacle tonight? Shay May 98 may, of course, pass this obstacle, become the champion. Shay May now landing on his feet, but I don't know where the kill ball from behind. We talk about the kill ball, how he could be a big threat into this matchup. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, I just got told that this will be the final Indiana Jones map. Still waiting for next week, of course, the Daisy Free-For-All Championship on the line. We can't wait for that as this matchup is underway, of course. RUN. These players will have to run. And we haven't seen anyone really make it that far. This is the final round. Will we see someone make it far? As you see the kill ball from behind, of course, now. Able to take down so many players. There's Perry Plus, of course, and Yankee Mike 147. And Andres is actually leading the way. And speaking about Andres, we saw him dominate the Predator match, in which Andres, of course, was able to infect every single person in the lobby, but Andres was able to fall off. Minigun Killer 10 almost infected because of landmine. And little rampaging dwarf is waiting for the kill ball to pass here, and he does. The kill ball is nowhere to be seen. A lot of these players are down and out. The final round of Indiana Jones, of course, Minigun Killer 10 goes down. That was the end of Indiana Jones Parkour Championship matchup. And ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the 2016 Parkour Championship matchup and also the 2016 ShowDown event. What a huge night it was. And wait a minute. Okay, so I'm getting word that Fondus Bubbles 8, according to management, Fondus Bubbles 8 wants to say something real quick. Fondus, are you there? Not quite sure if Fondus is still with us. Well, there she is.
Oh, yeah?
Fondus, hello. So, just to recap, you want TK to back off, correct?
Yeah, I do want her to back off.
Well, that's a developing story that we're going to be getting into, of course. What in the world's happening? It's really TK and Got Milk dating, but apparently Fondus Bubble, well, she's saying that TK should back off. Got Milk is her man. We're going to find out what exactly is going to happen next week on Friday Night ShowDown. This was the final 2016 ShowDown event, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining us. Happy New Year. We can't wait to see you next week on ShowDown.
That was awesome.